Hi guys, it's Katie here with Life in the Mundane, and today we're jumping into another video in our series on Christmas time and how to do it on a budget. Today we're going to be talking about stocking stuffers, how to do quality fun stuffers on a budget, giving you some really specific and practical ideas of ways to make stockings special without breaking the bank. So let's get started. So I want to show you guys a few of the things that we have done in the past, but also ideas that I have gotten from some great friends that have shared with me what they do. It can be challenging, and I know last week we talked about gifts and buying gifts for your children on a budget. The budget I mentioned last week is also including stocking stuffers, but I thought I'd take a second and just throw a little spin on that to expound on that just a little bit. Like I mentioned before, we don't actually do Santa Claus, we never have, but we still do stockings just for a fun thing. And so we've always tried to figure out how do we do an inexpensive stocking and not just add a ton of junk to our house. So a few of the categories that we try to hit each year, it varies a little bit, but just again, like I talked about last week in our video about doing Christmas shopping on a budget, kind of having some categories and ideas for you really does help you not to overspend and fill your stocking with all sorts of junk. So we usually try to do 3 food items, 1 sweet, 1 salty, and 1 fruit, like an apple or an orange. And so it could be trail mix, individual bags of chips. We've done that in the past. Those kind of things that are just special treats, especially when you're in a big family and you're on a budget. Having those special things. Someone else mentioned doing the individual boxes of cereal. I thought that was a great idea too. So just throwing a few larger snack items that quickly fill the stocking. And the tip that I have gotten from a friend recently that I love the idea is to include Pop-Tarts in the stocking. So we don't ever buy Pop-Tarts, usually because they're so sugary and they don't fill anybody and they're expensive. But she suggested that buying either a box or a sleeve of Pop-Tarts, sticking it in your kid's stocking is a super fun treat for them. And our Dillons, or most Kroger stores, this weekend just so happens to be running a sale Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week. We're running a sale where if you downloaded a digital coupon, you could get a box for 99 cents. So I thought it was a pretty good deal and a great way to go ahead and snag a few of these stocking stuffers for my kids. There are several sleeves in a package, so you could just do a sleeve a piece, or you could do a box, but these will be a fun extra snack for them that they don't get super special treat. And we do that in our stocking. We also try to add in some kind of personal care. It would be a perfume or a special kind of shampoo. Maybe it's bubble bath for your little kids, whatever it might be. We try to do some kind of personal care item like that. We also do things like hair accessories. So like for the girls, they're getting hairbrushes in their stockings. And yes, a hairbrush is not something too exciting, but we were able to get them, with the fun characters on the back. So the tip that I got from a friend that I look up to quite a bit is Band-Aids. Going to the dollar store or Walmart and getting character Band-Aids. Basically giving them to use at their discretion. So mommy's boring Band-Aids, they've got to wait until there's actually blood. I know, it's insane. But they have to wait till there's actually blood. But their character Band-Aids, they can use as often and as frequently as they want, whenever they please. And it's such a fun, easy thing. She said, so I love it when we can do something simple like that, but that brings a lot of excitement to our kids. Trying to do something they need. So typically every year we get them a new winter hat and new winter gloves, either because they've grown out of the ones from last year, or just it seems like, and especially in a large family, there are never enough hats and gloves to go around. Someone is always missing theirs. So we just feel like it's easier to snag an extra one, but we usually go really cheap and we buy them at like Dollar Tree. So I just picked up some winter hats for my boys and my girls at Dollar Tree, and they're actually a great quality item. Some of the things I don't buy at Dollar Tree, I don't necessarily recommend going and buying everything at the Dollar Tree, but this is a great snag that I've gotten there before. And we also buy winter gloves, sometimes at the Dollar Tree, sometimes at Walmart, but you can usually get it for around 98 cents to $1 for some just simple gloves. Gloves is what we do every year, but I know others who do socks and underwear or undershirts, things like that. Artistic. As far as other things from the Dollar Tree that we've liked to get in the past, Things like this year, I found these little ceramic banks. So they had like a monkey and a turtle, a car, a couple of other things like that. But it's a ceramic bank with the paints included. So you've got the paint and this great little ceramic bank. Look how cute that is. Great little ceramic bank that looks like it's pretty decent quality that the kids can paint themselves. And I thought this would be a super fun craft for them. My kids love to do crafts, and something they can add in their bedroom. So this year we're doing the piggy banks, but in the past we have done sketchbooks, gel pens, stickers, anything like that. We've done coloring books in the past or some kind of art supply. And then we try to do something fun, some toy or game or book that we can do. So we'll get small card decks or card games, dice games. We might put one of those in each kid's. For my little daughter, for my 18-month-old, we're putting in, I found a fun football at the Dollar Tree and some bracelets because she loves to get into my jewelry box and grab out all my bracelets. So we're doing these as her fun things for her fun toys. For my older kids, we're probably going to be doing some small card games or dice games. And in the past, we've also done things like books as well. One of the things that my mom did for us when we were younger is she would get t-shirts or like sleep nightgowns that were blank, just cotton ones, getting some of the puff paint or fabric paint and making a shirt or a tote bag or something like that with our name on it, or with fun characters. There's all sorts of stencils out there if you're not super artistic. Just something like that to be our one big thing, and then we had a bunch of little things to go around it. Another great one for older kids is to do the Chick-fil-A calendars. If you're not familiar with that, I think it's around $7 for a calendar, but it's a Chick-fil-A calendar full of super cool, cow gimmicky pictures, which are really fun. But each month also includes a coupon for a free item. And it's not usually just throwaway items either. It's usually like free chicken sandwiches or free milkshake or breakfast sandwich or whatever. So it's well over the $7. There's other companies that do it as well, like Krispy Kreme donuts. And I'm sure there's other companies too. But for older kids, if you want to throw something in that's cheap but that maybe fits them a little bit too, is throwing in books, a fun chapter book to read. You can get some great deals on Scholastic book orders if you are through the school system, and you can get them through there, or if you are a homeschool mom, you can actually sign up your classroom as a Scholastic book classroom. I can drop links to that below, but basically you can sign yourself up as a homeschool classroom and you can get great deals. They have very regularly special for just $1 per book, and so I usually try to snag those up when I can. They have free shipping on those orders, which is great too, but I usually try to snag up one or two of those as we go throughout the year, so I've got extra books inexpensively. You can also buy used. As long as books are in decent shape, kids don't know the difference, and you can pick them up at your local used bookstore, but also at garage sales, Goodwill. Picking up a book for your child and adding it to your stocking is a great way to fill it out on a budget. A lot of times we will have maybe one, maybe two items that they will share, like the boys and the girls and then the babies, since we have 3 separate rooms for each of them. So something for the room to go along with it. Not every single one of those gets hit on every single year, but it just kind of gives us a general guideline to help us know where we want to shop and what we have and what we don't have yet. So I hope that's been helpful. Like I said, this can be done as expensively or inexpensively as you want. Don't ever underestimate the amount of stuff that you can get on sale or used. I hope that is helpful. I'd love to hear what you guys do for stockings. I've already gotten so many great ideas from several of you just sharing with me on Facebook or in person. So I'd love to hear more. I'm always open to more ideas. Drop them in the comments if you can. And if you want to see some of the other videos in our Christmas series, you can look up in the iCards above or down in the description below and see several of the other videos that we're working on letting you know how you can enjoy Christmas while staying on a budget. Like this video, give it a like and a share. I'd love if you would subscribe. We post videos every Wednesday and Saturday on making the most of the little moments in home management, parenting, and homeschooling, and everything in between. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day and a great Christmas holiday. Talk to you later. Bye.